Bailey, and I'm the Stanfield Ping Pong Master. I'm here today to give you guys a preview of my ping pong lessons to come in the summer. These ping pong lessons will be a cheap $39.99 for 2 weeks of lessons from me. I have with me here today two students, the first being Mr. Hunter Barnes, who is at an intermediate level, and the second being Mr. Kiah Blankenship, who is at a beginner level. I'm here with them today to give you guys a preview of what will be learned during the lessons. So without further ado, I'd like to break these lessons down from a fundamental standpoint. So for the first lesson, and for our ping pong lessons, is how to take a hit. In a ping pong game, you're just going to have those players that just can't hit the ball straight, can't hit the table, and it's going to end up hitting you. So for our first lesson, we're going to teach these guys how to take a hit. Over here, we have both of our students, Mr. Hunter Barnes in the yellow on the right, and Mr. Kiah Blankenship in the blue on the left. You guys ready? Now that we've covered our first lesson on how to take a hit, we're going to move into our next lesson, how to not take a hit. Because who wants to get hit with a ping pong ball? Come on, man. So, my philosophy on this is if you can dodge a paddle, you can perfectly dodge a little ball. To demonstrate this, we're going to have Mr. Kiah Blankenship dodge this here paddle. Ready, son? Okay. As you can see, as I said earlier, he's a beginner. That was absolutely terrible. So, we're going to move on to see if Hunter Barnes can actually do it. You ready, sir? Now that's how it's done. Now that we went over our first two lessons, I'd like to move into our third and very important lesson, which is kind of our first real game lesson, which is how to serve, which is the first thing that anyone does when playing a ping pong game. So, down here in little old Stanfield, we have a rule that when you serve, it's got to go cross court. Kiah, please show the people a cross court serve. Now son, I just explained that it must go cross court. You served it on the same side. How about you try it again? Very good. Now, let's see how Hunter Barnes, our intermediate level trainee, does. It was close, but he got it. As you get better, you can master these techniques, which is what I will teach you in my lessons, about how to hit the corners and how to throw your opponent off. After we've learned the basics of the serve, we're going to move on to the next very important part, how to return a serve. So, to preview this, I'm going to have Mr. Hunter Barnes here just serve one across, and we're just going to return it to each other. So, Hunter Barnes. Just nice and easy. And that right there will lead us into our next preview, smashes and cuts. Our first 4 lessons have been quite beginner level material, and that is what we covered in the first week of our 2-week training program. The second week will be more advanced techniques, such as what I mentioned earlier, smashes and cuts, which is exactly the lesson we're going into now. I have my own unique way of gaining some power behind those smashes and cuts, and what I would like to call a weighted paddle. This right here is my weighted paddle. Hunter. Just like that, you're going to gain so much muscle. And that here is your weighted paddle. Oh God! Okay, well, I was kind of expecting that. That's kind of advanced level, and he is a beginner. So, we'll go to a beginner paddle, which is half the weight. Whew, I haven't seen this in years. We actually teach a 4- and 5-year-old class, so I can use that paddle and have them start with that. There's no shame in that. So I'm going to have the same thing, Mr. Hunter Barnes setting Kiah up, and he's just going to practice a smash. Very well done, Kiah. This last lesson is very important and can be the difference between a win or a loss. This lesson is the mental side. There are two aspects to the mental side. The first is identifying your opponent's weaknesses. I'm going to give you a quick example right here. This is a very advanced technique, so don't rack your brains trying to figure out how I figured this out. If you look at this specimen here, Hunter Barnes, you'll notice that his left shoulder, left arm, sticks out about 1 inch farther than his right. Also, he holds his paddle in his right hand, so he's probably a righty. Now that I've showed quite briefly how to find a weakness, I'm going to show you how to abuse that weakness. So, with Mr. Hunter here, we noted that he's a right-handed, which means you want to hit it to his weak hand. I will show you that right here and what it does to him. We've covered the first aspect of the mental side, but now we're going to cover the other. Sometimes in life, things just don't go your way, and you just have a bad day. And the worst thing in life is losing. No one likes to lose. But here at Stanfield Academy for Ping Pong, we're going to teach you how to take a loss. So what I'm going to have to do is Mr. Hunter Barnes is just going to serve it over just like we're playing, and I'm going to miss, and he's going to win. And I'll show you how I take a loss. So, Hunter, set your paddle down. Try to pace a little bit. Take some deep breaths. And that's how you take a loss.